This is a presentation of RBT Entertainment.
This isn't about the dead, it's about the living. It's about my mother. It's about my sister. It's about my wife. It's about the 14 years it took me to go from undesirable to ungoddamn deniable.
You know, they say all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Small Joe, and you can see that statement is not true.
Because I'm better than you, and you know it.
In the back, there are men and women, seasoned professionals, dues paid in full, gunning to be the best.
I'll always light the way, and all you have to do is let me in.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly. The cream of the crop. Nobody does it better.
Hey, hi, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Wrestle-Cast presented by RBT Entertainment on Podomatic.com, Spotify, YouTube, and wherever else you may find this fine audio recording and live on RBT Entertainment. It's official Twitch.tv channel. We talk about professional wrestling, both from the mainstream and the independent scene. My name is Matty J, and by the way, don't worry, the Twitter feed will come back on, the Twitter thing on the screen. Don't worry about it. There's a reason for it. My name's Matty J, that is TWK.
Gunter Grieben Glauten Logan.
There it is. Yeah. And why am I not surprised? Joining us as always, ladies and gentlemen, Shintigercurl.
Yes.
How you doing, Shin?
Yes.
That's it? That's the intro?
Yes.
That Rock of Ages?
Yes.
Did we break Shin again?
Yes.
The choke machine's down again.
Is Whataburger the worst burger restaurant in all of the United States?
Oh, good call. Good call.
Slag. I was going for a new legacy joke there.
Yeah. That makes sense. That makes, yeah.
Big pants. Big pants. Pasquale. Look him up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. Oh fuck, now I remember.
It
Taka,
took me a
Taka
minute.
Michinoku.
Yep.
Yeah. Taka.
Yep. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a show, and we're gonna have to... Wait, what the... Hey! Let me in here! Jesus Christ, my ears! Mop! Come in! Fuck.
To quote Critical Role, I would like to rage!
Oh, shit.
Oh, crap.
Oh, no. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us, let's be formal and nice. Ladies and gentlemen, the Shades is here.
Yeah, I know it's been a while. Wish it was under better circumstances.
Yeah, so do I. Technically, so do I. Yeah, the Fed fucked up again.
Oh, I know! I'm well fucking aware!
In case you were wondering why the Shades is here, we trust me, folks, the man will be allowed to rage, and he will not be alone in the raging. Oh boy, where did we begin on this? Well, let's begin with some good news. We have the show. We have GCW, their big show at Hammerstein Ballroom. We're going to be talking about that, and including a few matches, including the main event featuring a man who a little bit of a promo on Wednesday night. We'll get to that, and of course, winners and losers as always. And Shades, you'll be obligated to participate in the situation as well. So be
No
ready
worries,
with that little list, but I don't think you're going to have too much trouble with the loser.
No. Oh, no. And I've got my winner ready as well.
Good.
Though I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to match with somebody else here tonight.
Don't worry. I believe there will be a sweep somewhere in the loser department for sure. That being said, we shall begin with the bullshit as we usually do. And by bullshit, I mean good shit. And by good shit, I mean clip of the week. Dude, folks, I just talk nonsense and let these guys, these two, the two funny ones do the thing, and the Shades and I just hang back and throw in a lob in there to keep it on the rails. So that's how I feel, Staff Monk on. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we begin with the week, and this one was tough because there were two great standout promos. One was Cody Rhodes' ladder match challenge, which, let's be honest, it stank of Sean versus Sean and Razor at 10, but you know what, dude? 2 belts, 1 champ. It's obvious, but why not?
Sometimes it's so obvious you can't really do anything else.
There you go. It just makes fucking sense. But it was trumped by one more, and we have to give the floor and a mic post heckler bullshit. Now, I didn't include it in this part of the clip anyway. The one and only returning sober John Moxley. Take a listen.
It was a little while ago, I fell asleep on a plane. We landed, I don't even know what city it was in. And when we hit the ground, I woke up out of a dream. It was a bad dream. And I don't remember everything about it, but I remember I was on the side of the road, and I was on my hands and knees in the dirt. My face is bruised and cut up, and there's a black cloud hanging over me. A demon. Kind of demon that follows you around your whole life. Kind of demon that follows you around for years. These demons come in all shapes and sizes for everybody. And this cloud, he's laughing at me. He says, you, everything that you are, everything you become, everything you have in your life that's good, none of that was supposed to happen. None of that belongs to you. Where do you get off thinking you were going to make out with all that? And the cloud, this demon, he asked me, he says, do you really think you were going to make it out? The nerve of you, did you really think you were going to make it out? And I woke up before I had a chance to answer him. Nobody gets through life unscathed. We all carry scars. I have more scars on my body than the average person, but those aren't important. The important ones are the scars we carry on the inside that are harder to see. And sometimes we try and cover up these scars. Sometimes we try to pretend these scars aren't there. But those are the scars that we should be proud of. Those are the scars that tell our story. Those are the scars that give us strength. Those are the scars that make us the people we are. Hell, nobody's perfect, all right? If everybody was perfect, the world would be a very boring place. So nobody, no matter who you are, should be afraid to stand up in front of the whole world and bear it all. Everything that makes you the person that you are, scars it all, and say, hey, this is me. So, that being said, I'm sure there are plenty of people somewhere around the world. I'm sure there are plenty of people who want to write me off. I'm sure there are plenty of people who doubt me. And you know what? It won't be the first time. It won't be the last time. But if you want to write me off now, if you want to doubt me, you go ahead and say whatever you want to say. You go ahead and think whatever you want to think. I'll tell you the same thing I would have told that black demon, that cloud hanging over me in my dream. You can take all that shit and shove it right up your ass. I don't run from demons. I just beat the shit out of them. And for everybody in this building, and for everybody all around the world that's had my back, that supported me through thick and thin, thank you. And buckle up and get ready because we're going on a ride, baby. In the year of 2022, I am going on a pilgrimage. I'm going to grab the world of professional wrestling by the balls and do whatever the hell I want, because now, more than ever, more than anybody in this business, I am truly free. I'll tell you this, I've been to hell. I wouldn't recommend it, but it is very, very liberating. There is no hell that can be put upon me in this ring that I haven't been through, and worse. So if there's anybody in AEW, anybody all around the world that thinks they can put me through more hell than I've already been through, know this. I'm thirsty. You thought I was dangerous before. Shit. These days, all I drink is blood!
He's back! And yeah, and apparently pissed off. As if the heckler didn't do the damage.
Oh, Heckler picked the worst day ever to be a dick.
One day got to be, get this drunk bum off the stage, and you ruined it.
No, if anything, I think it actually, you know what? I'm just call silver lining on this. It allowed Dean to show just how much he had overcome his shit. And he's like, you know what, fuck you, get out of here. Yeah, they just shit.
Anyone else, ignore and read the script. Him? Fuck you, asshole.
Yeah, dropping an F-bomb on live television. Don't see that too often.
Uncensored on TBS, mind you.
To be fair,
you know what?
that was such an improv thing. I don't think they were ready for him to drop that F-bomb.
And you know what? I'm pretty sure the FCC will give them the fine and all that stuff, whatever they got to do to keep appearances. But I think everyone behind the scenes looks at that going, looks to the context of what happened to Moxley, and just went, yeah, no, fair. Call it a discount.
Yeah.
And hopefully this guy got jumped in the parking lot by those masked gentlemen who definitely weren't the pinnacle.
Oh, yeah, please do. Please do. Let it be. I hope one of them is I don't know which one. I think it was Cash Wheeler who did the punch at that dick who tried to tackle Bret Hart a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that? It went viral for a couple of minutes there where the punch right in the fucking face. Fuck you, asshole.
And nobody was calling out Cash for that one.
No.
I'm talking about Cash Wheeler. I'm talking about the guys who jumped Darby Allin, those masked guys.
As an example.
We know. We're just saying, we hope that this asshole got the same treatment.
And before we continue, let me put in a little Larry Kenny on this one. Allegedly.
Yeah.
There you go.
They obviously weren't the pinnacle. I mean, they were
allegedly. They were allegedly. It was allegedly.
Yeah. I'd like to note how fitting it is that Cash Wheeler, of all people, helped out Bret Hart, considering that that's his favorite wrestler.
Allegedly. No,
I don't see why people are saying it's the Pinnacle. I mean, these guys wore masks. The Pinnacle don't wear masks.
Clearly.
Allegedly.
Totally different.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
All right. Before we get to talk about all the wrestling and all the stuff that happened this week.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Get to the usual list I have this weekend. We're starting things off, getting the worst stuff out of the way, and that being Gunther!
All right. Before we get to the thing, we got to put some context for people who are on the rock or do not care for the Fed. I know it's not a lot of you, but I know there's a few people who are like, oh, what the fuck have they done now? Let's put the scene. Tuesday night. I know some of us play video games. I was playing GTA on PS4. Works like a treat, by the way. I decided to go to bed early, around 10:30. My phone buzzes. All right, okay, so it's someone either is in the hospital or the Fed fucked up. Look at the phone. Okay, it's not family. Oh, the Fed fucked up. Okay, what did he do? They had Walter versus Roderick Strong. I was like, what? That's not a fuck up. That's a dream match. Okay. That's not the reason. Watch the match. It was a good match. Fun for NXT 2.0 standards. That was a fucking banger. Then Walter picked up the phone, picked up the microphone. My name is not Walter. My name is Gunther. Slam Mike. Look at the phone. Put it down. Junior. Yes, I did the same way Ace did. Rest in peace, buddy. Okay. Gunther. Now, some of you goes, okay, they fucked up the name thing again. And yeah, they fucked up Walter. Let's call it what it is. Yes, they fucked up Walter. Oh, no. Here's another tribute to Spade Ace. But wait. Get this better. There's a trademark filing for Walter's name. And by the way, y'all can call him Gunter, Gleben, Glabel, I don't give a fuck. It's Walter. Walter, slap your chest off, Walter. Name? Full name? Gunther Stark. And before I let T-Dub and Shin do it, there's a reason why the Shades is here. Shades, provide a little bit of context as to why this is the worst fucking thing you could do to a professional wrestler.
Oh, absolutely. But first, you know I gotta hit this button to start things off.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey. Didn't you do that a couple days ago?
Yes, I did. It's funny. I had already written the script for that particular soapbox before all this shit happened, and I had to add that to my script. So, but I couldn't take too long talking about this incident because it's obviously was more about AEW than it was about Junior Land.
Yeah, you're giving more reasons for why you're watching the good shit instead of the actual good shit, not Vince's good shit.
Yeah. So that's why I'm here tonight, because this is a special edition of the Soapbox, because Junior, we need to talk!
Before you do, Hairball, in normal happenstances, this would absolutely be what the wrestling fuck, but got a man with a soapbox, I'm letting him use the soapbox instead.
Yes, though I definitely agree. Junior, what the wrestling fuck is wrong with you?
Thank you.
Because here's the thing, folks. For those who don't understand why Gunther Stark is such a bad name to give him, allow me to add some context for you. Gunther Stark was also the name of a German U-boat captain from World War II, a.k.a. a motherfucking Nazi!
And for context, John over here, along with a few members of his family, are of German descent.
Yes, I come from a German heritage. My grandmother was
math.
Yeah. My grandmother, or my Oma, as I like to call her, God rest her soul, she passed away a few years ago, was a full German. She was born in Germany, raised in Germany. In fact, I believe she was even there in World War II. Like, she was someone who lived in Germany during World War II. So, you can imagine what kind of family I came from. Now, to be fair, my family, my German family, anti-Nazi. My grandmother was, I've asked my grandmother about this in the past, and she was like, yeah, fuck Hitler. Okay? So, rest assured, no skeletons in my closet.
Fairly blunt. There you go.
Oh yeah, she was not one to mince her words.
Yeah, actually, contrary to popular belief, Hitler is very, very unpopular in Germany.
Yes, especially these days.
Let's put it this way: y'all remember when JBL did the goose step in Germany? He got in deep shit for it because that's illegal.
That's illegal.
Very illegal.
I think he got spent a night in jail for that one.
Nearly got put in prison. Jesus, like they take that shit seriously over there.
They do. Fuck around with that shit.
So you can imagine what would have the feeling that any one of us fellow Germans felt to see this name pop up in the filing of this trademark. Like, hearing that name alone would have been one thing, because, you know, we've been making jokes and all that, and then they probably would have done the same thing. But to see the full name and to realize what they had done, this offends me on a personal fucking level. How do you not do the simplest of checking to make sure that the name you are giving one of your talents isn't linked to fucking Nazis?
Oh, I know why they didn't do that shit. They fired the department that did that shit.
Yeah.
They fired the department because they want to sell good. Because at this point, I'm maintaining that they're in for fucking sale. But I digress.
Yeah. And they've just lowered the value of their company by doing this because, good Lord, I don't care if they've pulled back and removed that last name from the trademark. They're still calling him Gunther. We know where this started. I am not going to let this shit go. Junior, you have crossed a line.
Well, we're not doing a watch party for the fucking Rumble this year. That's for fuck.
Fuck no. I wouldn't have joined even if you did. But now, yeah. This is why I said what I said on my video yesterday. On my soapbox yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm not calling for a boycott because, as we've learned in the past, and learned from other such incidents, boycotts don't do jack shit because there's too many of these freaking retards. And yes, I will fall and call them retards for defending Junior Land at this point.
Calm down, John C. McGinley. I technically call for that, and you know what? That's the appropriate fucking word.
Yeah. Yeah, at this point, if you're defending this, you're an idiot. Period.
By the way, I'm saying John C. McGinley because I know he's very anti-R word, but I know for a fact he does. Why the fuck would I bring it up when he doesn't even listen to the show? Never mind.
Because, you know, I usually try to maintain some level of restraint and respect. I try not to use that word lightly because I understand more than anybody, especially with our fan base, that's not a word you throw around just so willy-nilly. But at this point, if you are defending Junior Land, if you are defending the WWE after this shit, you are an idiot.
Yeah, and I think the worst thing I saw about this was someone saying, "Oh, he wasn't that big of a Nazi." Like, are there layers now? Is that how we're doing this?
Okay, that big. Okay, first off, if you're saying that, you probably flunked history class. Because here's the thing, my last year in high school, we had our own thing where we had the like math class and digitally and all that stuff, and one of the options was you could do either extra math or every once in a while have history. And we had 20th century history. And I said, well, I like that. And at the time, my grandpa, my father's, on my mother's side, and I liked talking about history stuff. I wasn't the biggest history buff, but I'm a current events junkie and all that stuff. It makes sense. They went into detail into what caused World War I and World War II. Deep detail. Now, I don't remember much of it anymore because obviously I don't keep up with it. And, well, you know, shit gets dark, even for high school stuff. Folks, there is no level of how big or there is no Nazi. Period. That's the word. There is no level. You are labeled that. You are labeled bad.
Yeah. Period.
It's also, as if you're saying there's no level. There's a level to a Ku Klux Klan member. That's basically what you're fucking saying if you defend that.
Also,
with that excuse.
Jake Hoggins, I do apologize. I have let my emotions get the better of me. I don't normally use that word, and I agree with you wholeheartedly. In pretty much any context, it shouldn't be used. But I will say that, yeah, you're an idiot if you're defending the Fed. Obviously, I'm not referring to you guys in the chat. I know you guys are good.
Y'all are good.
I know, but these audience are good people.
And JC, yes, retard, and there are words that should not be used, but you got to admit, find a better word to describe. Because I'm done calling them marks. It's obviously not effective anymore.
I got the perfect word. Vince McBootlickers.
How do we improve on that? Junior bootlickers?
No. At this point, no. Bootlicker isn't strong enough. If they are truly this defensive of this, they are junior dick suckers.
Junior cocksuckers.
Yep.
There you go. Junior cocksuckers.
And
that's what they're doing.
And in related news, WWE apparently is not a fan of the ratings NXT 2.0 has been turning out as of late.
No! Really? Thank you. It's a panic.
We're all on the same page there. Now,
oh my God! It's as if we're gonna change everything that was good about NXT, make it juniorified, kiddified, throw some paint on it. Like, look, if you must renovate to make it look more streamlined, more mainstream, fine. Keep it. You could have kept it black and gold with like the big screen thing, the LCD stage. The way the stage looked without the graphical upgrade was fine. It was fine. Then you fucked it up again.
My whole take on this whole Gunther thing is, I'm sorry to go back to it, but you guys know I'm a history buff, right? Everyone who's watched Rift Downs knows I'm a massive history buff, and I'm like,
you are a bigger history buff than I am.
And I'm like, I could come up with 100 different names for Walter that played up to his Austrian or whatever ancestry of that part of the world. Hell, I even came up with one, Frederick Bismarck.
That would have been perfect.
Yeah. It is one part Frederick the Great, the ruler of the Prussian Empire who kicked the crap out of Peter the Great's ass during the 7 Years' War, and the other Otto von Bismarck, the Iron Chancellor, the man who basically made Germany as we know it today.
There's one problem with Bismarck, though, is that it's also tied to a Nazi boat.
You know,
that's a little harder to connect by comparison. Like, a Nazi boat, okay, but that because the boat was named after that.
I know. I only bring this up because the boat has become very famous because Sabaton made a song about it, and it's one of their most popular songs.
I get that, but again, that's at least a little more debatable. At least you can argue and defend that a little bit better. You can't defend Gunther Stark.
No, you cannot.
No, you and if people start, it's one of those Freddie Bismarck, Fred Bismarck, whatever you want to use. You could put the thing together. Like they made a whole package for Finn Balor explaining his fucking name, and it made sense. Same thing can happen with Frederick Bismarck.
They did the same thing for Curtis Axel.
The same damn thing, yeah.
It's not that you guys know how to do this. This is the Fed. If there's one thing they know how to do is make a damn good package that explains things. Hell, they were able to make a package that could help you explain the frickin' invasion. Trust me, you can do this shit.
Yep. Or if you really wanted to do that, WWE, there's really only one name that everyone will be good with from that particular era of German history: Klaus von Stauffenberg.
Okay.
For those of you who don't know, Klaus von Stauffenberg was one of the main contributors to Operation Valkyrie. The plan was to kill Hitler, assassinate his entire upper echelon, call the Allies and say, hey, we want to end the war. This war is fucked up. It didn't work, and him and his conspirators were executed.
Yeah.
I think that going with an anti-Nazi definitely would have been a much better approach. I think we can all agree.
Let's call him Klaus.
Let us not forget our past here, gentlemen, because this is not the first time that the Fed has dabbled with this particular era of history. I'm going to bring up one name, one word: Heidenreich.
The frozen Nazi.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was the original plan for Heidenreich, so this is not exactly new territory for the Fed.
Also, and hilarious story. When a writer pitched that, Vincent probably got out of the room, walked away, and just abandoned the idea immediately after he heard it.
So, a lot has happened in that time.
Hell, I can even name a more recent example: the Viking Raiders.
Ah, yes, back when they were War Machine.
Yeah, they decided, we wanted to make them a little less violent. So you name one of them after one of the most brutal and vicious Vikings to ever live, Ivar the Boneless.
Yeah, this company does not know how to Google clearly.
No, they just look at names and then that sounds badass, and that's it. I'm just gonna read some chat because we got to connect with those people, for God's sakes. Mike Shell, if you defend Gunther Stark, you are stark raving mad. Golf clap on that.
I like it.
Name of a stream: Google Baron von Bava. Shin. God,
What?
speaking of Finn Balor, WB is willing to keep him in catering and pay him so he won't go to AEW. So it's same as another guy who got denied. Poor Mustafa Ali.
Mustafa Ali, which, oh, wow, really? You guys really... Junior, you realize what he's going to do now. Like, whatever plan you had for him, you can just go ahead and throw it away, because he's going to do the absolute bare minimum and coast by until his contract expires, and then he's going to get the fuck out.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that WWE releases over nearly 100 people, nearly 100 wrestlers last year who wanted to be there. They all wanted to be there, and yet one guy was like, oh, can I go too? And they're like, oh, hell no, you ain't go nowhere.
It's like... What the fuck?
Give it a second. Nick Conman will find a way to budget cut him.
Oh, eventually.
And for once, we'll be glad when he does.
Hey, Mustafa, Mr. Ali, if you're listening, coast on that downside guarantee. You'll be fine.
Yeah,
I could see it now. Nick is enjoying a nice, delicious coffee break. Gets a blueberry muffin. He bites into it. Why aren't there a lot of blueberries in this? Sorry, sir, we couldn't afford them. Time to make some.
First off, kudos on the casino reference.
Had to do it.
That's one of my favorite movies right there, Casino. Right there. De Niro, Rickles.
Can't go wrong.
Joe Pesci in the background beating the crap off something. It's always good. Anyway. And Guts, let's not start a hashtag. It ain't gonna fucking work.
No. They have no. Matty, he didn't start that. That's already been trending on Twitter.
I know. I'm just saying, Vince don't fucking care. They're gonna look at free Mustafa Ali. And go, oh, put him on TV. You're just prolonging the pain.
No. Vince wouldn't say that. He says, "What's this free Mustafa Ali? I didn't know they were giving out Mustafa Ali's." Give me 10 of them.
Yeah, we need more Mustafa Ali's. Speaking of, where is that fucker? Hey, let's bring back Retribution again.
God damn it!
Vince, I am Mustafa Ali.
Bullshit. Where's Mustafa Ali?
Go get me all the Mustafa Ali's. They're here. They're giving them out. They're free Mustafa Ali days.
Oh God! What if someone started it because Mustafa Ali is free on Street Fighter fights? He's that garbage on video games for whatever reason.
Oh God! Don't tell IFC Yipes that.
Yeah.
Yipes, if he learned that, he would shred poor Mustafa.
All right,
hey, I'm only speculating. I don't know how good a gamer Mustafa Ali is or isn't. I'm just joking. I'm kidding. You know.
All right, moving on here, we have
trying to make jokes here.
Moving on here, we have the news that Sami Zayn has re-signed with WWE, which, from what I can tell, is a contract worth all of the monies.
So basically, for those who are doing the Sami Zayn, the El Generico Kevin Steen bingo card, that's one for the stock, and obviously. One signs, the other one signs as well. So this is not surprising at all.
Yeah, to be fair, they have been giving Sami Zayn a decent push. Like
they gave him a lot during the pandemic. So
yeah, so it makes sense for him to want to stick around there. As much as I don't like it, as much as I'd like to see El Generico back, I get why he's staying.
Hey, and Kevin Owens is sticking around because it's good money and he's having fun. Hey, we may not like the fun he's having. Because it's still Junior Land shit, but hey, they treat him well. Get your money. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
you earned it.
I can't fault them even much as I'd like to. I can't.
Hey, after that match, that last man standing match at the last Rumble, dump truck full of money territory.
Yeah,
we all know why Sammy decided to stay back. I needed to be next to my delicious man bear, Kevin.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, Seth Rollins, you keep your hands off my man bear. You want your own? Go get your own. You already have your bear at home. Leave Kevin Owens to me.
Yeah, so there's no surprise here. I mean, Owens re-signed. It's a 3-year contract. Sami Zayn, 3-year contract, reportedly. Makes sense.
Yeah.
JC, I wouldn't be surprised if Owens wins the Rumble this year. Big maybe. It's a possibility.
This does give him one. It gives him another opportunity to get that Grand Slam.
There you go.
Yeah, that might have been what caused Kevin to stay on. Is like, hey, you know what? You stay around. You win the Rumble. Well,
And has Owens won the tag belt, by the way?
No, the tag is the only one he hasn't won.
Yeah, he would get the tag belt, and technically, I don't think he's won the WWE title either. So
he's won the
Universal, but not the WWE World.
It would count as Grand Slam.
It would. The Grand Slam, the definition of the Grand Slam has changed a lot recently. Anyway, so
yeah,
it changes quite a bit every so often because of how the belts keep changing. So we have to keep changing the definition.
The traditional trajectory would be, like, as of right now, would be World, Mid-Card, Tag, and
World.
The two
World.
Mid-Cards and then Tag. But with the Grand Slam, as it's the 4 belts. Yeah. I lost my train of thought there for a second. Wait a minute, did I trip up? No, I got it. It's the 2 Mid-Cards and then the Tag. And Universal counts as a World, but I'd love to see him with the WWE Championship at least once.
Unfortunately, with the way they're booking, I'm afraid they might put it on
It ain't happening
Omos.
short term. I know that. I'm not worried.
I'm afraid they might put it on Omos before Kevin gets it, and that's...
He's not a needle mover, Junior. Just saying.
Just because they're giant doesn't mean that they bring in the giant ratings.
It's too goddamn
This
green.
is something I brought up in my videos. This is what Vince has regressed to. He's gone back to that one giant of a man holding up the entire company. And since he's already got the big the head of the table over there, he needs to have someone else on the other side.
Well, with that, they already have plenty of big strongmen on Raw outside of Omos.
You know what's crazy? They had Braun Strowman last year. Fit the bill.
Yeah.
They also right now have both like Big E and Bobby Lashley to be the big strongmen on Raw.
So they haven't lost out completely, to be fair, because Bobby Lashley versus Lesnar. Look, I ain't watching that shit live, but if the reviews are good, I might catch it. Now, on demand, so to speak.
Yep. Unless they do something for the Saudi show.
Which, by the way, for those wondering, no, they can't be that stupid. They're allegedly booking the Elimination Chamber in Saudi Arabia. Imagine that fucking branding right there.
Oh, we mentioned Saudi. You know what that means.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Here we go.
Here we go. Hey, Shades, you get to have fun with this one too.
Oh boy.
Hello everyone. I am Sultan of Saudi Arabia. Yes, I will request Vince McMahon get me this wrestler for next Saudi show. He's gonna bring down the house. Everyone will enjoy him. It will be the Repo Man.
Oh.
Well, he's still alive. Last I
He's
checked.
still alive technically, but I don't think he wants to sign with us now.
That's okay. He only need do one match, and I have perfect opponent for Repo Man. It'll be dream match, best dream match ever. Repo Man versus the Blacktop Bully.
I'm almost certain that he's dead.
Aren't they technically the same guy?
I don't think. Oh, now I gotta Google it. God damn it!
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're the same guy.
What
Even
are
I
you
know
talking
that
about?
one.
What are you talking about? They look completely different.
Are you sure about that?
You want to try that again, Your Highness?
Okay. I make mistake. I get this all the time. Okay, next person. I am sure of this. There will be in this. Yes, get me the pirate Paul Burchill.
Oh.
Well, he's still around.
Yes, and have him fight Captain Jack Sparrow.
Jesus Christ! I mean, you're rich,
I don't
but
think the Fed's gonna. I don't think we can afford Johnny Depp. That's a pretty pricey.
That's a Hollywood contract right there. That's
that's a
top
lot. Yeah, all right. We'll book it, but you got to pony up the Johnny Depp money.
I'm not paying for Johnny Depp. I pay for Captain Jack Sparrow. Very different. Very different.
Not quite there, sir.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I don't think it's going to work.
Moving on to video game news. We finally got a proper trailer for 2K22, and it's looking somewhat optimistic. Definitely more so than 2K20 ever was.
By the way, Barry Darso, both Repo Man and Blacktop Bully. Boom.
Confirmed!
Yeah, confirmed. The same
Even I
man.
knew that one. Also, so yeah, I've seen a little bit of the trailer for 2K20. At the very least, it looks like it's competently made. Whether or not it's actually going to be good, it remains to be seen. But yeah, like you said, it couldn't be any worse than 2K20. I hope.
Nah, the whole reason 2K20 didn't work is because Ukes left the project halfway through, and then the people
And
who
it
work
just
at
became a
2K...
clusterfuck after that. Also,
Yeah.
T-Dub, I just realized I have a PS4. The fucking game is available on PS4.
That it is.
Oh dear.
Fuck.
And if you pre-order the game, you apparently get 3 phases of Undertaker. One of the Undertakers, the Phantom of the Opera Taker, has not appeared in a wrestling game since WWF No Mercy in 2000.
Whoa.
That's how long that's been.
That's at this point. This is all they can do. They're having such a small roster. They have to bring back different versions of the same wrestler.
That's why I'm like, I should get either 2K19 or 2K20, if for nothing else, just to see how big the roster they had.
Yeah, because in this game we're going to see Kane, Maskless Kane, Director of Operations Kane, Isaac Yankem DDS, and Fake Diesel.
By the way, I should probably share with the class here. I bring up the PS4 thing because it is available for pre-order, and I put the picture for the class here in the chat here for the Discord crew. These are the prices, by the way, for like of course the standard package. You get the $79, your $80, your $79.99 Canadian, and then you got the deluxe version, $106.49, and then you got a digital deluxe edition, $119.99, and then you got another special edition, WWE 2K22 NWO 4 Life Edition. Folks, guess the price.
$140.
Higher.
$175.
Lower.
$160.
Lower.
$150.
Lower.
$145.99.
Higher.
$147.
Higher.
$149.99.
He got it.
Ding ding ding.
So it was $150.
Thank you for using the background with the clock game. Thank you.
Oh, also. There you go.
There you go.
Also,
Totally improv away.
and tell him what he's won, Roddy. Well, Bob, TWK has won an arcade machine, as well as a nice, delicious set of steaks from Omaha Steakhouse, as well as a brand new car!
Oh, damn it. I was too late for that.
The one thing I'm looking forward to most for 2K22 is just what matches they have for Rey Mysterio's showcase, because there's a lot of potential there for some like ruthless aggression matches that are absolute classics to this day.
And you could go even deeper with the WCW matches too. I'm a big stage mark still to this day, and like the fact that, you know, the one thing 2K got right with 2K got what right what even in the PS4 3 days were the stages. So
there's no one problem. There's always one mistake they make with the WCW arenas, and I seem to be the only one that catches this, but they never get the ropes right.
No, they keep. I think the texture is always the WWE ropes, unfortunately.
Yeah, and WCW always use steel cables.
That might not be something they can really do, because that it's better to just use the same template.
Except they've done it before in SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 when they included the WCW Monday Night Arena. For that game, they actually included the proper rope textures.
Yeah.
They've only done it once. Every other time, they just use the same textures.
You expect them to not be cheap.
This is One Life 2K, by the way. You do realize that, right?
Yeah.
I do, but
Speaking of, by the way, we are aware of asshats of Activision being bought by Microsoft. Just saying.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Fire Bobby Kotick! Fire him!
Thank
Yeah,
you.
he needs to be
TWK.
fired out of a cannon.
Into the sun.
Oh, a fate too good for him.
I wonder if there's beer on the sun.
Yes, but it's all warm.
Shin, you obviously
Nobody likes
didn't get
warm
the
beer.
MST3K joke.
I
And
know,
for those
I'm
playing
just
at
saying.
home, Ross Tower, bobbity bobbity bob tower.
Tower.
Are you going to buy the game, Rousdower?
Not gonna lie, there's a part of me that does want to pre-order it. There's a part of me, small part.
Also,
It's been a while since I played a WWE game.
Yeah, also, this game better fucking finally include war games.
It won't.
If it includes war games, it needs William Regal to say war games. Otherwise, there's no point.
Well,
Also-
that's gonna be a problem considering he's no longer part of the company.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, it's not like they can remove him from the game this late in development. That would be an impossible thing.
Yeah, fair.
Like, at this point, anyone who's been released in the past few months is got like a 90% chance of still being in the game and still collecting a nice little residual paycheck for every purchase.
War game. Oh, thank you. That's $100. Thank you. Put it in my back pocket. War game. $100. Thank you for the other 100. Thank you.
It's
$100 a war game, folks.
Why, thank you very much. I shall enjoy this with a nice, delicious pint of Guinness. Also, war games.
Oh, there's another. Thank you so much. You shouldn't have.
Oh, you're too kind.
Too kind.
I personally also can't wait to find out more info on whatever we're going to get on the AEW video game, which I assume will be coming out in the next few. Which I assume the info will be dropping within the next few months. I think the best time to drop info would be the week of 2K22's launch. Drop the major info about the AEW video game just so you can ride off that hype.
Yeah, right. Not only right off that hype, but possibly steal a bit of it. It's like
There's
And
one way.
and people are like, well, they're not competition. Yeah, but if you could stick it to Vince, stick it to Vinny, stick it to Junior.
And do you really want to stick it to him on that day? If somebody says, "Who's in the roster?" Well, we only announced one, and the music hits. You don't even know me. You don't even know me.
Yeah.
Yeah, put Hook on the cover.
And then the pre-orders come in like gangbusters.
Yeah.
Pre-order now and play as Hook.
God damn.
Yeah.
Had me at pre-order.
By the way, the crew in the AEW call that happens, that I think they're getting sick of Hook. I'm like, but that's the internet. The internet created a monster. They're just
he's
capitalizing on the popularity.
I mean, yeah, it's good on AEW for taking advantage of what they're getting presented with. Like they see what the fans are doing, they're gonna feed off that. That's what you do. And to be fair, Hook is a good wrestler. It's just they are hyping him up way too much.
Nah, they're doing perfectly fine by him. I mean, the one thing I love about the way they're using Hook is that they're booking him like a babyface because he gets babyface reactions.
Yeah, meanwhile, he's part of Team Taz. The irony of it all.
They're simply capitalizing on the internet fame of it, the virality of it.
And Hook's swagger does not hurt that.
No, he's got a confident swagger. He knows what his character is.
He's
lot of rookie wrestlers don't get that off their first few matches.
Yeah, and he's like Duke Hudson, but more subdued, if that's possible.
Yeah.
Like Duke Hudson would talk about his dick all day long. Like, greetings, I'm Duke Hudson, and yes, that is my penis.
By the way, for the record, Shades, that's not what he does on NXT. He just gives off that confidence. Well, before he got his head shaved off, obviously.
Hook, he's more like he would still walk in, but he wouldn't call any attention to his dick.
He didn't need to.
He go to the guy. Hey, what's going on? Hey, Hook. You know you're not wearing pants, and your dick's kind of. Yeah. I know it's pretty big. So anyway, about them potato chips. You want some?
Yeah,
I'll take some. But
Shades.
as soon as you put on some pants, I mean, your dick is kind of dragging. Yeah, I know it's huge. It's gargantuan. Okay, we get it. But I'm just talking about these chips, man. Come on.
By the way, Shades, I brought this up last week. I don't know if you remember the Matt Stone, Trey Parker movie Basketball.
Oh, how could I? Trust me, I remember that movie.
You know the scene.
I never watched that movie. I just know of it.
I watched a movie like 17, 18 years ago.
There's
So
a
it's been a
particular
while.
scene where they're in the locker room and they're casually talking and their manhood's on the floor. Kind of the way that Shin described Hook. Essentially.
Yeah, I kind of imagine that's where you were going at with this.
Yeah. If I have to explain a joke, there is no joke. There you go. Yeah.
By the way, speaking of meats, this week is the 2-year anniversary of Biggie's greatest podcast promo.
Oh, God. Big beefy men, big beefy men slapping meat.
Please, Biggie, never change.
I don't think he plans to.
Biggie is my stand.
You know, the scary part is I could actually see that.
That does not surprise me at all.
Oh, that fits too perfectly.
Yeah.
If I ever fought Jotaro Kujo in real life, he's like, pull out your stand. I was like, okay, here's my stand, and it's just Biggie saying, big man slapping me, big man slapping me.
Swiveling his hips, jiggling
I'll
the
do you one
pecs.
better. I'll do you one better, Shin. You send out your stand, and it's Big E gyrating.
Yes.
And the only thing out of Jotaro's mouth will be, yada yada does it.
Yada does it.
Moving over to AEW.
Let's do that. We got about 34 minutes before we got to move.
This is where I can have some fun.
Unfortunately, there's some sickness news as Nyla Rose and Rocky Romero tested positive for COVID this week.
Oh, the timing could not be worse for that.
So no Roppongi Vice?
No Roppongi Vice. The match has been...
That match got canned.
Yeah, the match is now Trent versus one of the Young Bucks.
Hold on. Yeah, I think, hold on. We got the thing. Nick Jackson. It's actually the Young Bucks versus Trent, and now it's going to be Orange Cassidy.
Yeah.
Best
so
friends.
It's going to be more of that.
And Nyla Rose, there's nothing, no big loss. She wasn't booked, but it's one of those. The timing with those sucks.
Yeah.
COVID literally took her meme and used it against her.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah, she did. No.
Get tested for COVID, and the COVID just says, surprise, bitch!
Yeah.
Yeah.
On more positive news, the match between Cole Baker and OC and Statlander was quite good.
Solid opener, obviously.
Like a good, this was like a good sandwich, a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Of course, match ended with OC accidentally knocking Baker off the ropes through a table that Baker and Cole set up themselves. Cole got angry, low blow, dropped the boom, and afterwards, in a backstage promo, challenged OC to a lights out match.
That's going to be insane. Like, I don't think I've ever seen Adam Cole, baby, that pissed the fuck off. Even though it really wasn't even AC's fault, but he just looking for a reason to kill the guy.
Yeah.
I will say that the downside, it's sort of a minor nitpick, is how Britt sold that table spot.
It was a bit over dramatic.
A little tad.
Bit, but then again, they kind of had to oversell it a little bit so that
I know.
And it's to be justified.
For those wondering, Rampage about half an hour. The card as provided by our buddy Mace. Hook versus Serpentico. Nick Jackson and it's the Bucks versus Beretta and Orange Cassidy. TBS title, Jade Cargill defense against Anna Jay. That should be a good one. And in the main, Mox versus All Ego, Ethan Page.
Anyone find it weird that
Badass.
the TBS title is being defended on TNT and the TNT title is going to be defended on TBS?
Yeah, what's the point of having them named after the channels if you're not defending them on those channels?
It just feels like my eyes are now getting crossed.
I think we're not calling it a mid-card title. I know that Cody will hate it, but the mid-card belts are mid-card belts. But at the same time, can't put the TNT title just on TNT.
Yeah, but it's just one of those funny things I know. So it's like, wait, that's over there, but that's supposed. Wait, the thing That's what's.
Oh my God, I've gone cross-eyed. Yeah, we know.
And also, this is to be the first defense of the TBS title. Like, you should have it defended on TBS for its first time. Afterwards, yeah, you can flip them around all you want. Just put the first defense where it's supposed to go.
I think if you're gonna go that way, just call him the TV title for God's sakes. Ain't nothing wrong with the TV title.
Yeah, I believe there's a contract thing with that. I'm pretty sure that's like
we discussed this
Turner's
is probably
deal.
part of the contract thing and brand synergy and shit. But
If you
there's
have a
that.
TNT title, then we want a title too.
Well, no, they're both owned by Turner, so it's
Well,
probably
yeah,
Turner's
they're both
deal, like, part of
Turner,
Turner's
yeah.
deal with television.
That doesn't mean
Yeah.
that there isn't internal rivalries with the different network heads.
Yeah, you're not entirely wrong. Anyway.
You know how the Sammy's will. Anyways, we also had Punk defeating Shawn Spears in an epic 5-star clash.
No, teed up. Call it what it is. And I hate to do my boy dirty like that, but we got to do it what it is.
Yeah, if anyone calls
Squash.
I was about to say, if anyone's going to call it, it's going to be you.
Yeah,
Oh, to be fair, I wouldn't even call that a squash. That was a fucking burial.
it was not a burial. Squash.
like they're setting this big epic thing up between the two, and he just takes them out in like literally one move, 5 seconds. Like that's Fed level shit right there.
Now, here's the difference. Shawn Spears reversed a neck breaker.
Yes.
And
all he
Punk got the perfect counter for it. He was caught.
And
He was
Jake
popped
Hager.
him right into a GTS.
Oh God, Hairball. Oh God. Yeah, I have to read it. See, I just buried Stan. Hairball, I
Man.
should hate this, and then part of me does, but at the same time, God damn it, that was so goddamn good.
It's too perfect. It's
Perfect.
Yeah, we know. We get it.
Yeah.
Even I get it.
And backstage, Jake Hager remains pissed.
Yep.
That he does. But don't worry. You will get your Warlow one day. The perfect tag team. That
Now,
hate
you know,
fucker.
we were calling this. Like they're setting all this up. Like first of all, we know this is gonna keep going till the pay-per-view.
Oh yeah.
Next. I mean, maybe not next week because they got the big beach break next week, but the week after that, Punk's gonna come out, or Punk and MJF are gonna come out and do another promo, and this time he's gonna set up a handicap match. He's gonna keep pushing Punk until Revolution.
Or
Seems
you mean
alright.
pushing Wardlow?
Both, because
You know what's gonna-
that whole thing.
You know what's going to finally set him off? He'll be MJF will do something. He'll be demeaning him in the middle of the ring, and then the Warlord will look up and he'll see Jake Hager standing on the ring on the apron and just shaking his head like, I'm so disappointed in you. And all of a sudden he'll be like, "You're right, baby," and then he attacks MJF.
And then the hate fuckers are finally formed.
Oh God. No. It'll be censored. It'll be a live sex hate fucking session. Makeup sex.
My God, they're going in so hard.
It's sad that I actually had to explain to our buddy Akira Coops what that about what you're referencing.
Oh God.
No joke. I no joke. He came across that on Facebook and shared it. He's like, "Someone explain the context for this," and I'm like,
Oh, he has not seen. Oh my God.
Yeah. He did not know. I had to explain it to him because he legit. It was very clear. He legit did not know.
Wow. Coops, I feel bad for you.
Yeah, he's been.
That's one of
exposed.
wrestling's greatest running gags right there.
Can't believe they're going. Can't believe they're going in for this. Jr. Look at him. Look at him. Warlord's going right for the Yambics. Going for the Yambics.
You know the sad part is I can hear Taz doing that.
Yeah.
He's pulling out those soup bones on him. Soup bones on them Yambics.
Oh my God.
Moving on, we have a Cody promo that was quite good. It actually got the crowd to cheer him for once.
Hey, you know what?
For a brief moment, I think what made this work was the fact that he explicitly called out the fact that people were begging for a heel turn. Like it wasn't even like he implied it. He just let out, "I'm not gonna turn heel."
Ollie Davis said
God
it best
damn.
when he reviewed the show. Cody's a tweener.
Yeah.
That's it. He is exactly what he needs to be in a particular situation. If the people want to boo him, they boo him. If they want to cheer him, they will eventually cheer him.
Did you say tweener?
Tweener, yep.
All right, Mildred's already mad at you.
Hey, not my words. Not my words. Ollie Davis's. But at the same time, is he wrong in that analysis?
I guess not.
You really want to argue with
if
Mr.
Monk
Davis?
was here, I'd say the same. I'd ask the same goddamn question. Is he wrong?
I just would prefer he just pick a lane.
Honestly,
We all do, but here's the thing. Cody's character does not need to pick a fucking lane.
No. It actually
That's
is
what
the
makes the
perfect
character
point where he needs-
work.
The thing is, he has picked the lane. He's picked the middle lane.
Yeah.
Cody.
Sorry, go ahead, Shin.
Cody knows exactly what he's doing with this shit, and it's working.
Yeah.
This isn't like the Fed where they are insisting he's a face. No. Even though he's acting like he's a face, behind the scenes, they know what they're doing. In fact, he came out, and you could hear him call the crowd, "Go on, boo me!" You could hear him say. You could almost hear him say that on the stage. So he knows they are playing into this. It's just they're doing it in a way that keeps him from going full heel, which honestly is genius.
Didn't I call that shit out about a month ago?
You did. You did. You absolutely
Give me
did.
fucking credit, folks.
Oh, I did.
I've been calling this shit out for a
saying.
couple months. This is the kind of guy. This is a different kind of character, and people are not going to like it because we like our heroes and our heels and our faces. We need Cody's a fucking tweener at this point, and I don't give a shit if y'all don't fucking like it. He's a fucking tweener. Because here's the thing: what he said on that promo, right after he said, hey, if you're a journalist and disagree with what I'm about to say, you're not a journalist. You're dead fucking wrong. And you know what, folks? He'd call it out and say, all this shit I did, I fucking built the fucking door in the first fucking place, assholes.
Yeah.
He laid it on the line and said, hey, boo me if you got to, but here's the thing. I ain't doing what you think I should do. I'm doing what I'm doing. If you want to boo, boo. You want to cheer, cheer. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. And also, like, he and the fact that he pointed out, first of all, he brought up the pipe bomb and said, all those things Punk said should be done, I went and fucking did them. And he did. He's got the receipts. So you can't say he's lying. So, yeah.
All fucking in was born on a reply he did to a tweet by Dave Meltzer. He did it.
That is very true.
And people hated it when he did the whole thing with All In. People hated it when it's like, and then we like it now. Like, first off, we were on board on that shit from the get. But at this point, folks, if this shit's too different for you that you have to hate it by proxy, fine. But here's the thing. Oh, it ain't gonna work, folks. It's fucking working now. Been working for a while. Some of you didn't catch up to it.
Nevertheless, this promo is made to primarily get the next match going with Cody, as he'll be facing Sammy Guevara in a ladder match circa WrestleMania 10.
Two belts, 2 men, 1 winner. The guys were calling it out in the call. I was like, guys, give me a better idea.
Yeah. How else do you want to settle this? Like, they've got to unify that belt. So how else do you do it? A ladder match just makes too much fucking sense.
Between Cody's crazy storytelling and willingness to take hard bumps and the pure raw athleticism of Sammy Guevara, it is going to be a match for the ages.
Oh, I would not be surprised. Like, there's a lot of great matches coming up for Beach Break. It would not surprise me if that ends up being a match of the night contender.
Bigger question is, what goes on first? The ladder match or the lights out match?
Oh, lights out's always last.
Yeah, lights out's usually the main event slot. So, kind of makes sense to put ladder match should go first.
Yeah, every lights out match I've ever seen on a card is always, okay, show's done. Let's turn off the lights, turn back on. Now we have this unofficial match.
Yeah.
And the best part about that lights out match, regardless of the outcome, whether or not Adam Cole wins or loses, he'll still be undefeated.
It makes sense. So at this point, it's a great way to give some heat back on Orange Cassidy in a big match. Keeps Adam Cole safe because lights out, unsanctioned, No one wins or no one loses.
And this could actually set up for a certain wrestler who has some history with the best friends to show up, maybe?
No, Okada's not showing up.
Yeah, Okada. Yeah,
No, not Okada.
Anyone in Japan right now is being
I'm not-
told
I
to
didn't
stay
say
the fuck in Japan.
Hold on. What are you thinking, Shen?
I didn't say anything about Japan. I'm saying someone who has history with the best friends, namely a certain Rebel Heart.
No, look, no.
Ah.
No.
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 Ah.
No.
Not
Gargano.
If Gargano shows up, he's coming with Ciampa. Like, it's gonna be it's gonna be both of them. Like, they're too connected at this point. Also, apparently Jeff Jarrett's on SmackDown.
That's when I'm on SmackDown. Watch me on pay-per-view this Sunday.
Slap nuts. And JC, I appreciate trying to get a Mark reaction out of us, a Mark reaction, but it's the Fed. Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Hold on, do I have that button set up? Yes, I do.
You should.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Thank
Although I
you.
will say, like, I hope he's wearing a GCW shirt.
Fuck God.
Yeah.
It would be so,
Like, he just
it'd be so
unbuttons his-
fucking hilarious.
Like, he just unbuttons his shirt, just flashes the camera with the GCW shirt. Watch me on pay-per-view this Sunday. Right before security tackles him.
Oh, I got something even better for the lights out match. Like you could set it up for like Adam Cole has Orange Cassidy right where he wants him, and then all of a sudden out of the crowd, Johnny Gargano shows up, and he has the War Games playset, and Cole is so amazed by the playset.
God. Oh
And then
my
all of a sudden,
God.
and all of a sudden, Johnny Gargano gets the mic and he says, "Keith Lee's better." And
Oh.
the combination of the play set and that would leave him speechless and primed for an orange punch. Orange Cassidy wins.
That's not gonna fucking happen, but that'd be fucking hilarious if it did.
And to be honest, I know a lot of people want to see Gargano in AEW. I know, but here's the thing. I said it before, and I'll say it again. Dude ain't interested in going in wrestling right now. He's got a fucking kid.
Yeah.
He will sign with AEW when he wants, not when we want, when he wants.
Also,
And again, he's not coming alone. There's no question in my mind. If he shows up, Ciampa's with him.
there's also the fact that he could be interested in other promotions as well, like maybe New Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the kid likes the play set.
All right. We also had a tag team match between the House of Black and the Varsity Blondes, and one thing I did like is they played off of Pillman's botch last week with him not being able to gain the courage to go off the top rope. As he entered the
Yeah, I
match.
really like that storytelling right there. Like that hesitancy.
There was some storytelling in this squash match, like beautiful.
Yeah,
I'm calling it.
They still would have probably gotten their ass kicked, but that extra bit of just I can't do it just made it all the more powerful.
And and I'm calling it. Julia Hart is turning.
Oh, I
You
think
get that feeling too, huh?
Buy that. I actually, I think we're all on the same page there.
Ever since she got blacked, she's been dressing different. She's been acting different. Been a lot more aggressive and what have you. One of these days, that eye patch is going to come off, and her eyes going to be a different color, and she's joining the House of Black.
Yeah, I'm in on that. I'll join you on that bet.
Because here's the thing, Varsity Blondes don't necessarily need Julia Hart. Just saying.
Possibly not, but one person who will not be joining the House of Black is Pac, as he interrupted their celebration with a promo package saying he is going to be hunting them down.
Oh, I loved this package, especially the fact that he kept himself blind. He kept himself blindfolded, kind of symbolizing that you cannot blind me now. You can't do to me what you've done to everybody else because I have already blocked out my vision. I already can see clear without my eyes. Like,
And since he's blind now, that means he got training from Daredevil.
Ooh, good call. Good call.
Hey, I'm
And-
down with that.
And as soon as he finds as soon as he finds Pac alone, as soon as he finds Malachi Black alone, he's gonna be
There
like,
you go.
you know where you are, Malachi. What, am I in the danger zone? No. You're in a hallway. Oh, shit.
Oh, God. Yeah. Golf clap on that one.
And then we got a match that I feel like should have been a bit more of a squash, and that was Lance Archer versus Kaz, which was fine enough, but it didn't quite hook me in like the other ones tonight.
Yeah, like, we saw it. We were calling squash match, but no, Frankie there put up a fight.
No, you know what it was? The way they set it up was Kaz was coming out first. Hey, yay! And as soon as Lance Archer's music hit, you guys, Shades, you could attest to this. As soon as Lance Archer's music hit, I'm like, oh, fuck, he's going to die.
Yeah.
Oh, why? Why? No.
To be fair, I get why I actually do see why they didn't make this a squash match. They've already had 2 squash matches that night. A third one would have been a little excessive.
I suppose so. Actually, let's see. 1. Let's see, 2. Actually, they had 3 this night.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
It wasn't a squash match. It was a murder by the son of Minoru Suzuki.
But aligning himself with Dan Lambert now, holy shit, that's
an interesting little turn there.
Yeah, what makes it more interesting is the fact that Dan Lambert has been showing himself to be like this mean guy, like the leader, the guy who's in charge and just always stepping up in the front of the line. But now, working with Jake and Lance, he's now the little guy. He's the guy in the back. He's the little squirrel hiding in the back. You know, he seems a lot smaller compared to those two.
Honestly, all they can do now, all Dan Lambert can do is not manage Lance Archer, more like direct him in a direction and hope he doesn't get killed in the process.
Like literally like the airline guy, like the airport guy guiding the big, angry, scary plane to the thing. Look, I hate to do this to you, though, but we got to hurry it up.
Yeah, we got to finish it up.
We got GCW, and we got about 15 minutes before the hard out, so...
All right, so next we have squash match. Serena Deeb killed Sky Blue, and then in the main event, Sting and Darby defeated the Acclaimed. Of course, the Acclaimed with the Lion of the Night, sending Darby out and chair first into a turnbuckle post, saying, "Welcome to the Black Parade, bitch."
You know, honestly, I was a little annoyed by the Acclaimed at first, but the more I've watched them, the more I've been intrigued by those two motherfuckers.
Because everyone loves the Acclaimed.
They are definitely, they've got a charm to them, I'll give them that.
Goth Face is an awesome fucking thing, by the way.
That was a nice
my
little
God.
thing.
Yeah, that was a nice one.
I've been a fan of the Acclaimed ever since I saw Max's interview with DDP's daughter on their YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah.
And unlike Veer, the Acclaim have arrived.
No!
And of course, I highly recommend everyone go and watch the after show promo that's on YouTube, but from Sting.
Oh, yes! Oh, I saw that. Holy shit. Sting, man.
Also, a line from Tony Schiavone on commentary referencing Starrcade 97. I can't even explain what happened that night. It's okay, Tony. Nobody can.
And they brought that up during the after show, too. It's like they kept referring to that on several occasions.
Because they were in D.C., which is where Starrcade 97 occurred.
Yep.
Yeah,
not
and
the
also
actual
Sanjay
arena,
was there,
but there was
so
a
they had a
different
little
arena,
moment with him,
obviously.
too.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly the same arena, but it was the same vicinity.
And now it's time to preview Game Changer Wrestling, the world on GCW, airing this Sunday on pay-per-view, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, GCW The World without the dough in it. On GCW, it's on Fight. It's from the Hammerstein Ballroom in New York City, New York, USA. The card, as advertised both on Fight and CageMatch.net, are as follows. They have a couple of pre-shows. They have a Battle Royal that with no one has been officially announced. There's a 6-way scramble between Grim Reefer, Alex Zane, Dante Leon, Nick Wayne, Jack Cartwheel, and Ninja Mac. That I read that correctly. Card has the following: grab the brass ring ladder match, PCO versus Alex Colon versus Tony Deppen, Leo Rush, Jimmy Lloyd, and Jordan Oliver. And yes, I read that right. PCO is in a ladder match. Expect a bump.
Oh, that should be one hell of a high-flying contest. And Ninja Mac, for those not aware of him, one of the premier high flyers in GCW. aforementioned.
One of
Also,
wrestling's hidden secrets. That's all I'm going to say there.
Also, I believe, let's see. I'm looking at this one on the Fight TV page. I believe the next match is the one featuring Ain't He Great?
Oh, yeah. Jeff Jarrett versus Effie.
Yeah, for the past the past month, Jeff Jarrett's been showing up out of nowhere and just doing guitar smashes on Effie, trying to get a match with him. And it took until recently for Effie to finally sign on for the match.
Jeff Jarrett will be a heel for obvious reasons.
Jeff Jarrett's been recently just dressing in all black, like The Undertaker.
Yeah. But instead of rest in peace, it's listen up, slap nuts.
No, better. Don't piss me off.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, right.
Ruby Soho takes on Alley Catch. That's going to be a fucking banger. Matt Cardona takes on Joey Janela. Six-man tag team Bandito. That's Bandito, ASF, and Laredo Kid. Versus Team Gringo, Arez, Demonic Flamita, and Gringo Loco.
I should also note that the Joey Janela and Matt Cardona match is basically a repeat of Savage versus Flair.
Basically.
Yeah, like they've been doing the whole WrestleMania storyline where Joey Janela's been photoshopping himself into pictures of Chelsea Green.
Yeah.
But because Cardona's the heel, the fans are like, no, the Joey Janela pictures are legit. Cardona, you've been doing the photoshopping.
It was a lovely comedic twist, and it's amazing. The tag team titles, GCW tag team titles, currently held by them boys, the Briscoes. That's Jay and Mark. Opponents to be announced. I think everyone is expecting FTR to show up and the roof to fly off, but we cannot confirm nor deny because as of right now, it's left blank. To be determined.
On the ITV page, it's 3 question marks. So
yeah, same here.
Who better to fit those 3 question marks than FTR? Huh? Come on.
We will leave you to do the math, but if the roof flies off out Hammerstein Ballroom this weekend, y'all know why. Ring of Honor Heavyweight Championship of the World. Jonathan Gresham takes on Blake Christian.
Yeah, Blake Christian.
God damn it!
Yeah, there it is. Here it comes.
Oh God! No, Shin! No, Shin!
Here it comes.
Why is GCW doing this?
For those playing the home game, Jonathan Grisham's nickname is the Octopus because he is a submission specialist.
No, his nickname is the Octopus because he is an octopus.
He's not a literal cephalopod.
He has no bones, he has no teeth, and he is still a virgin. Therefore, he is an octopus.
Wow!
He's married to Jordan Grace.
And he's still alive, meaning he hasn't cashed in his V card, meaning he is still an octopus.
It's a professional wrestler, not an octopus. This whole thing started because Shin wanted to fuck Jordan Grace.
Oh, so he's just jealous. That's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
hey,
cool. Yeah.
Hey, I have a literal backbone. I have nothing to be jealous over.
Keep talking there, Shen.
Because it's an RH1 and Jonathan Gresham's been making this constant throughout his time on Impact and the independent scene. This will be wrestled under pure rules.
Oh God, in a GCW crowd. Oh fuck. I hope they're learning on the Ring of Honor stuff.
I'm sure they'll accept it because Jonathan Gresham is one of the most respected people on this scene, and Blake Christian has definitely been earning his stripes for the past few months since he's been released.
Blake Christian's no slouch in the technical department. This should be fun. And in the main event of the evening, the second match of Jon Moxley's return, as he will be wrestling tonight. Mox defends the world title against Homicide.
Should be on hell of a banger. I mean,
I'm not even saying. I'm just letting it lie and going. Y'all do your own hype. I'm hyped already.
Oh yeah, I mean, we got Homicide, who's a legend of the independent scene for the past 20 years. We got Mox, very much the same way. So this match should be a match for the ages.
Shame that can't have Don West call this match, but It is what it is.
That's a lot getting
Yeah.
better, Don. Hit cancer's ass.
Yeah, you got apparently the cancer has come back. That's for those wondering what's going on. That's the card. Do we have anything else before we do winners and losers?
I got nothing.
Shit.
I got spit.
You good?
I got a rock.
All right, we move on to winners and losers. Usually we'd start with Shin, but we got a guest. So the honor goes to the Shades. Oh, I'm going to sit back and just let him rant one more time on Junior, because we all know he's on the loser list.
Yeah, as if there's any question.
I mean, I hate to be the spoiler and steal the lightning there, but...
Oh, like the chat doesn't already know anyway. Like, it's not a spoiler if everybody already knows. You're not spoiling anything. Yeah, needless to say, Junior is at the top of my losers list tonight after the shit that he pulled this week. Just go fuck yourself, Junior. Go fuck yourself, and I hope you choke on it.
Shin? D-cell first, I'm assuming?
Oh, we got 2 D-cells this week.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck.
Keep going.
First D-cell, obviously got to go to pretty much anyone who had a hand in renaming Walter into Gunther. Walter is a world-class ass-beater. Gunther is a dumbass who gets his clothes from the Goodwill. These do not equate to each other. I do not like Gunther. He will always be Walter. So fuck you. And my second D-cell battery award goes to none other than Mr. Bully Ray.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
I heard he opened his mouth again.
He opened. He is like a literal asshole. I'm not talking about as a person. I mean, he is a literal asshole because his mouth is so small, and the only thing that comes out of it is human waste.
Let's put the I know you want to keep buttering up on it, but let's just we got to move it.
Unfortunately, we are short on time tonight.
Yeah.
Yep. As for my regular losers, Ma, get the broom in here. Get the broom. We got to sweep this up. WWE for not letting Mustafa Ali go, among other things, this entire week. God damn it, Junior.
Yeah.
I gotta agree. Gotta put WWE on the loser list. I think that's a sweep.
That is a sweep as well, yeah.
I feel like if it wasn't for 2K22 news, it would just be all negative for WWE this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's like
that could still happen if 2K22 ends up being shit.
Oh, that's true. Oh, they better hope that these devs got it in working order. I'll just get a loser to something that I've been meaning to for ages now. ProWrestlingTees.com.
They keep spoiling shit.
So they had a data breach back in March of last year. Didn't tell anybody until November.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking hell.
God damn it.
And for those wondering, the AEW shop is powered by Pro Wrestling Tees.
Yeah.
As far as I can tell, though, that if you order through AEW's website, your info is not compromised, though, because they use
it is technically safe.
But if you ordered through Pro Wrestling Tees during that time period, might want to check your credit information.
And obviously change your password and all that good shit. All right. Well, obviously WWE, Gunther, Ali, the Elimination Chamber in Saudi Arabia. We all know that shit. We've already. I feel bad. I got to put a loser on Mustafa Ali simply because you got fucked. Loser doesn't mean we hate him. It's just saying, well, you lost out on a lot there this weekend.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Mustafa Ali. Had the right idea to get the fuck out of here, and then the Fed went, nope. And Mox's heckler.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, fuck that.
Fuck that guy.
While we appreciate the clip that will permeate the wrestling internet for the next few years, go fuck yourself. Shades, winners.
Well, since we're on that topic, yeah, my winner's obviously got to go to John fucking Moxley because that was one hell of a return. That promo, that basically gave me an out-of-body experience with how powerful that promo was. To see him back in full force and ready to kick some fucking ass, you're damn right he's my winner this week.
Shin.
Oh, got a lot of winners. We got AEW, of course, for all the reasons. The return of Jon Moxley, Cody's promo, pretty much a lot of things that are going down right now, especially the heel turn of one legit Layla Hirsch. I love that woman. And my last winner is going to have to go to something that warmed my heart this week. I'm going to have to give it to JD and Jesse for the Off the Script podcast because they did something incredibly heartwarming. During the show, JD said that he got a message on Instagram from some guy, and he said that his son recently got diagnosed with cancer. And he wanted to see if JD could just mention his GoFundMe. And JD was like, "I'll do you one better. I'll fucking put it in the chat so people can donate." And so, like 5 minutes after he put it in the chat, Jesse says, "JD, do you know this guy such and such?" Like, yeah, he's a follower of mine. He just dropped $2,000 into this guy's GoFundMe.
Holy shit!
Well, that's a pretty penny.
All told, from what I've been able to hear, JD and Jesse helped him raise at least $5,000 for his kid.
Good.
That's amazing.
That is awesome.
That is some good, wholesome news that we needed this week.
So say what you want. So say what you want about JD and his hot takes and what have you. It was incredibly nice what he did for that man's son. So
faith in humanity restored right there, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Thank
and
you.
JD has some hot takes that are fairly accurate, and I probably share some of those hot takes, but sometimes he's right, sometimes he's wrong. Hey, we all are right or wrong. I mean, we all know what I said about Big Swole a couple of weeks ago, so there's that.
Yeah.
T-Dub.
As for my winners, I got Mox. I got one that might be surprising, and that is John Cena for his excellent acting in...
I am not surprised at all.
No, that surprised me. I've heard it's been...
He is hilarious. I was able to watch the first episode of that show he has. Again, the name slips. Because, thank you, Peacemaker. Because again, my brain's being my brain. But no, he is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, first episode is up for free if you just go to HBO Max gimmick on the PS4 thing.
Yeah,
it has ads if you watch it for free, but if the first episode's there. If you want
there.
It's a quick preview. Also has the best intro I've seen in years for a television show.
Yes.
And another winner to every released wrestler who's appearing in 2K22 and getting that paycheck.
Good. Good. My shell posthumous winners, Meatloaf and Louis Anderson. That is a thumbs up on my end. For me, Mox, Cody Rhodes, great promo. The Acclaimed, great again in AEW for all of the obvious reasons. We got a minute to plug everything and wrap things up. So we're going to do speed round on the plug. Shades.
Of course, check out my YouTube channel. I just put up my video about AEW and why I've jumped ship. So make sure you guys check that out. Otherwise, you can find me here on RVTV just doing my normal thing.
We have our Discord as well in the description of our thing and in the Twitch as well. T-Dub. Oh, wait. Shin's first and then T-Dub.
Maxicorn on YouTube. Come there for all your delicious War Machine and Warmer Hordes lore videos, as well as hopefully if I get my table back, some more Shadows of Brimstone gameplay. Got a lot to do on that one. And also, thanks to some generous donations, T-Dub, it's coming.
Nice. T-Dub.
I will fight you in Smash Brothers. Anyways, go subscribe to my YouTube channel. Right there, it's right there in the Twitch gimmick. Right there, it's put in the chat. Click on it. Subscribe if you like video game reviews and all that snazzy, jazzy stuff.
Of course, patreon.com/GWGReviews. My tips are paypal.me/MattyG316. Donations optional, but always appreciated. On Twitter, MattyG at MattyG316, at TWKofficial, at Shintigercurl, and at TheShades8. Emails, comments, and the like, we read them. The Wrestle-Cast@gmail.com. And all that shit. We got our Discord, our merch, all that shit. We're done here on behalf of everybody, including the Shades.
Rock on, everybody!
Shintigercurl.
Yes.
And TWK.
Once again, Gunther Gliebengrogen.
Help professional wrestling, support your independent promotion as soon as possible. My name is Matty J saying, bye, everybody. Enjoy the show. Bye.
beat you up. Yeah, I'll have you dragged back to my office. I'll pull out an equalizer. I'll go to work on you. I'll break every small bone and big bone I possibly can.
Hey, go fuck yourself. Get that guy out of here. Piece of shit.
Well, he ain't changed much.